Like damn, she wanna afford to touch me. I say I want it, and she got it.
What's good? It's your boy Jay, that's me. Let's get into Monday Night Raw from August the 26th, 2024. An okay show. But before we get into the review, we would like to send our thoughts, prayers, and condolences to the family of Sid Vicious. May he rest in peace. May he rest in power. May he rest in paradise. Rest easy. So we kicked Monday Night Raw off with the Judgment Day. They all come out. They gloat about beating up Rhea Ripley and Damien Priest, a.k.a. the Terror Twins. Dom says that he's going to be entering in the IC tournament, and he's going to win the whole thing. And he said that Liv Morgan was the best thing that ever happened to him. Because of her, he was able to beat his deadbeat dad, Rey Mysterio. So Rey Mysterio comes out. He calls Dom a big jackass. And he says that Rhea has a bigger set of balls than Dom ever did. And I'm like, what the hell? Okay. So then they jaw jack some more. And this leads us into a brawl, which leads us into the first match of the night, which was an 8-man tag. So it was the Judgment Day, which was Finn Balor, Dom, Jenny McDonough, and Carlito versus the LWO, Rey Mysterio, Cruz del Toro, Joaquin Wilde, and Dragon Lee. Pretty good, solid, fun match. Dom gets the win via a crazy roll-up. That's pretty cool. So they're still going to continue the Judgment Day LWO stuff. I look for Rey and Dom to face each other again, maybe at WrestleMania 41, or maybe if they do a PLE in Mexico, which I wouldn't be shocked if they do before the end of the year. If not this year, definitely next year. So yeah, that'd be pretty fun. And we might get hair versus mask. I think that'd be cool. Moving on. Well, no, before we move on, the Judgment Day, they continue to assault the LWO, and then Rhea Ripley and Damien Priest, the Terror Twins, they come out, they make the save. So Dom and Liv, they skedaddle, and that was it. And this allowed for Damien Priest to hit the South of Heaven chokeslam on JD McDonough, and Carlito, he eats a riptide from Rhea Ripley. So that's fine, makes sense. At least the Terror Twins got some form of revenge, right? Pretty cool stuff. Moving on. So The Miz, he's backstage with Jackie Redmond. So, Jackie Redmond talks to The Miz about the titles that he's won and that he's held. Miz says tonight he'll right wrongs and one step closer to the title he made prestigious. So Bronson Reed enters the fray. He talks about taking out Seth Rollins and R-Truth. Bronson Reed says after he takes out Braun Strowman tonight, he's coming after The Miz. Okay, that's fine. Moving on. So this leads us into Damage Control versus Shayna Baszler and Zoe Stark, which was the Pure Fusion Collective. Ugh. I still hate that name. So, Damage Control, they win. Who really cares about this? So, what's the point of this? Like, what do they win? Like, I don't give a shit about this. This is a waste of time, if we're being honest. I don't care about it. Who gives a fuck? Moving on. So, we get a video package with Bo Dallas. He's talking about the false prophet continuing to reveal himself unto the world. I guess that means Chad Gable. So they show footage of Chad Gable. Bo Dallas says that Chad Gable has been given chance after chance, and that he refuses to remove the scales from his eyes. The head must be cut off. Bo Dallas says he accepts Chad's challenge and invitation. Bo says this is a purge. Okay, this is fine, I guess. Not really all that important. Moving on. So, Drew McIntyre, he comes out. He steals CM Punk's shtick. He says that CM Punk keeps attacking him from behind. Drew says that the fans keep chanting his name every week. So he tells them what an enabler is. He explains it's like handing an alcoholic a beer. He says that every scar he puts on CM Punk's body, the fans are going to have to live with it. Drew McIntyre says the fans have chosen Punk over the warrior Drew has been there through the darkest of times. Drew says, so then we see the bracelet on Drew's wrist. And then this promptly brings out CM Punk, so he comes to the crowd. He beats the shit out of Drew McIntyre with the belt. He whips him a good bit, and then McIntyre scurries. He bounces out. And then CM Punk beats the fuck out of security. He whips him and stuff, so that's fine. So it is what it is. Moving right along. So the Intercontinental Tournament, Championship Tournament, is basically a series of triple threat matches. Ugh. This shit is right out of TNA. So we know Triple H watches TNA. This is proof. This is absolute fucking proof that he watches TNA. Because they did the same stuff for the Ultimate X match that takes place at Emergence on Friday. And Triple H did the same thing here. And then also, the winners of this match, when it's all said and done, they're going to participate in a Fatal 4-Way. What the fuck? This is lame. Come on, Triple H. Do better, bro. Do better, dog. Please. So, Jey Uso, he defeats Kofi Kingston and Karrion Kross. So that's fine. I feel bad for Karrion Kross. Karrion Kross couldn't get a win, even if he paid for it. Damn. Like, how the mighty have fallen, bro. How the mighty have fallen. Again, can we please trade Karrion Kross to Raw? To SmackDown, please. Like, we gotta do something with Karrion Kross. He's just been wasting away for the past 2 years, and it's total bullshit. If Triple H has nothing for him, then send him down to NXT. Like, seriously. Come on, let's do something with Karrion Kross. My God. Moving on. So, Randy Orton, he's out next, and he says that the reason that he loves the World Heavyweight Championship because that's the first title that he won. He said he was the youngest to win it in history. Randy Orton says 10 years ago, he was given the honor to unify the world titles, both world titles that the WWE had at that time. He said he retired the World Heavyweight Championship with his name engraved on it. He said 1 year ago, the new World Heavyweight Championship was reborn, but he was on his couch recovering from spinal fusion surgery. But he knew by the grace of God he was able to perform one more, and one day he would make sure that his name would be engraved once again. He said that on Saturday he gets that opportunity. The new World Heavyweight Championship, new world title, new legacy. So Orton says that he knows that he's stepping into enemy territory when it comes to Berlin. He says that Gunther is a living legend. He said people love him all throughout Europe. Randy says that he knows that he'll be facing a man who has his head shoved so far up his own ass that he doesn't realize he'll be facing Randy Orton. So Randy says that he grew up in front of everyone. He signed his first WWE contract at the age of 19. Everyone watched him grow up and get humbled over and over again and learn from his mistakes until he had to step up from the shadows and earn every ounce of respect that comes with his name. Gunther stepped into WWE when he was 30. And he was also an egotistical prick. And that might be one thing that they might have in common. Randy Orton says the difference between him and Gunther is that when he was humbled, Gunther never been put in his place, but Bash in Berlin, that's what he intends to do. All the match was supposed to be about was the title, but Gunther wanted to make it personal. He spoke about his family, his demons. Gunther is right. He especially shared demons. Each one of them was a tougher opponent than Gunther is, and he beat them just like he'll beat Gunther. And if Gunther is curious at all as to how he'll do it by using the most 3 dangerous letters in sports entertainment, RKO. So a pretty cool little promo, I guess. Orton's like laid back as fuck with his promos. He really is. Like he just doesn't care anymore, I guess. So it is what it is. But I mean, Orton's earned it though. And Orton is forever jacked. He is jacked. I'm like, damn. It's crazy. Moving on. So, this match was thrown out. Big Bronson Reed versus Braun Strowman. It was thrown out. So, the two of them started brawling in the back. Bronson Reed, he went through the curtain. He had a trash can for Braun Strowman, and he hit him. They went to the parking lot. They fought, and they beat some security guards' asses. Pause. And then Braun Strowman threw Bronson Reed into the car, but Bronson Reed reversed that. And then he ended up hitting a tsunami from the ledge, and the car glass, it exploded and everything. It was great. I'm like, oh shit, this was awesome. So this was great. It makes a ton of sense. So this is going to ride off Braun Strowman for a while. This is good. I'm starting to like Bronson Reed now. Like, I'm not like a super duper fan of him, but he's good. This won me over right here. This won me over. So he's got my attention. He's got my full-fledged attention, and I like this. This is great. Really good stuff. This is all you had to do, really. So Bronson Reed, he's earning his keeps, man. Really good stuff. Really good stuff. Moving on. So, this leads us into the second Intercontinental Championship qualifier. Second triple threat. So, The Miz, Xavier Woods, Pete Dunne. Pete Dunne wins. Oh, God. Fuck this. This makes no sense. But who cares? It is what it is. Can we send Miz to NXT for a little bit, please? Or send him to SmackDown and have him turn heel? Come on, man. This is boring. I feel bad for Miz. Moving on. So we cut backstage. So Chad Gable, he's bench pressing. Chad Gable says that he's not the one hiding behind. He's not the one hiding behind a mask. He's not the one who gets his family to do the dirty work. He says that Bo will tap out tonight, and he's a genius, a master, and an Olympian. He says that he's American-made. Okay, that's fine. So we get a really good video tribute honoring Sid Vicious, which was great. Psycho Sid, excellent stuff. All right, main event of the evening. Uncle Howdy, a.k.a. Bo Dallas, defeats Chad Gable via the Sister Abigail. So towards the end of the match, the Creed brothers, they came out, they get involved, and then the Wyatt Six, they scare off the Creed brothers and everything. This allows for Bo to hit the Sister Abigail for the 1, 2, 3. I don't care about this. Why? Because this could have taken place at Bash in Berlin. I don't understand why you're using the Wyatt Six as a damn TV act and not a pay-per-view act. It makes no sense, but Triple H has dumbass booking from time to time, and this was one of his mistakes that he made. Where do you go from here? Where do you go with the Wyatt Six going forward? Where do you go with American Made, Chad Gable? Where do you go with those guys? What do you do? Is the feud over? Like, what's going to happen with all this? Nobody knows. I don't know. I don't know what to really say. But it is what it is, I guess. So Monday Night Raw was okay. And for whatever reason, Jey Uso's pops, Rikishi, he's complaining about him not being the world champion. It's like, bro. And then then Rikishi also said that Jey Uso should leave. I'm like, bro, what the hell? The hell are you talking about? Leave and go where? Leave and do what? He's not gonna go to TNA. He's not gonna go to AEW. They're not gonna have him there. Like, get the fuck out of here. Like, no. And the way he wrestles, no. He's not gonna go to MLW. He's not gonna go to the Indies. He's not gonna go to GCW. I don't understand why Rikishi is complaining. Jey Uso is great at what he's doing right now. I mean, calm down, bro. Like, what the fuck, bro? Like, Jey is in his late 30s. Let the man be a man, dude. It makes no damn sense. Like, come on, bro. Like, calm down. Like, it's not that serious. Like, Jay's still gonna get pushed. Like, I don't know, man. But the show was, okay. The Bronson Reed stuff was awesome. That was great. Everything else was just everything else, The Judgment Day stuff was okay. I thought that they were going to be featured on the show just a little bit more, but it didn't happen. I forgot to mention the promo by Rhea Ripley and my bad, Rhea Ripley and Damien Priest, but it's not really that important. So they said they're gonna get their revenge, come back in Berlin. That's all. That was basically the gist of it. So there's that. But Raw was okay. It was all right. What did you guys think? Like, comment, subscribe. Peace.